Hello everyone, I'm Russell Alexander. I've been a lawyer with the team here at Russell Alexander Collaborative Family Lawyers for over 20 years. Without further ado, let's get into today's topic. A dog named Cooper. Did a woman give him to the man before they split? In a recent case called King, the relationship between the unmarried couple was volatile, and so was their separation. Among the many property-related issues still to be determined after they split, some of which was covered earlier, was the ownership and residency of their dog Cooper, who by all accounts had been purchased by the woman, but was equally loved and cared for by both parties. The man claimed that even though he had not seen Cooper since he and the woman split up a year earlier, he loved the dog and wanted him back. He claimed Cooper was actually a gift to him from the woman. The woman categorically denied giving such a gift. She said Cooper had always been her dog and had no intentions of sharing him or letting him go. The court began this part of its judgment this way. Notwithstanding in the universal agreement that in case law, the dogs, being sentient beings, are especially important and unique category of personal property. For the purposes of practicality and expediency, the law continues to hold that disputes over dogs are to be approached in the same manner as other personal property. Namely, the relevant question is ownership. Since the former couple agreed that the woman had purchased the dog and was the sole owner, the legal question was simply whether the man had established that Cooper's ownership had changed. The court began this aspect of the analysis with a caution. While there are several ways that could happen, the man spending time with the dog, spending money on the dog, and treating the dog generally as a family pet would not affect a change in ownership. In fairness, the man did not make those arguments. Rather, he asserted that there was an explicit moment of gifting, namely when the dog was first introduced to him. It is trite law that the required elements to establish a gift are intention of the donor to give, delivery of the gift, and acceptance of the gift by the donee. But after scrutinizing the facts and circumstances in detail and comparing them against these three elements, it was clear to the court that the man had not proven his case. First, it was evident that the pet-loving woman never intended to give Cooper away. In fact, she had bought it behind the man's back since he had made clear he did not want a dog at all. Nor was there any birthday, anniversary, or other occasion that would prompt a gift giving. If you're enjoying this video and find it helpful, you can give us a thumbs up or leave a comment below. Next, there was no evidence of delivery. The woman had merely brought the dog to a jointly owned home, but perhaps most importantly, the evidence showed that even after the woman brought Cooper home, the man admittedly was still unhappy about the new family member and showed no indication that he accepted the so-called gift to him. Even if it could be said that the man eventually acquiesced and accepted Cooper into his home and heart, this was not the legal threshold. His initial rejection of Cooper at the time when he was brought home was a pivotal point. As the court explained, the intended recipient cannot revive a previously rejected or incomplete gift by later accepting it. Rather, it would need to be reoffered. Further, the man's accepting the dog into his life and heart does not equate to communicating acceptance of the alleged gift by the woman. Finally, the court conceded that there was a shared responsibility for the dog's care and grooming and food during the couple's relationship. However, when they split up in 2017, the woman did not allow the man to see Cooper anymore, and his claim that he wanted the dog was also curiously late-breaking in the separation process. Indeed, the first time the man raised the issue of Cooper's ownership and residence was a full year after the last time he saw the dog at all. In the end, the court concluded as follows. In the court's view, the man is not established any one, and certainly not all, of the three elements of a gift on a balance of probabilities. The woman owns Cooper. The man's claim to him was dismissed. To learn more or read this case, look for the full decision in the description below. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment box below. Once again, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up to let us know. You can subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notification every time we upload a video. Thank you for watching.